Welcome to Neville TV with a little mishappening here that happened with my Apple iPhone. As you can see, it got a little bit into cake. Cake fights. This is what happened to me. This fell into cake, and also the back looks pretty bad. You can see here the lightning connector luckily stayed a little bit open, but the 3.5mm is not, and on the top I already put off a little bit frosting, and on the front you can see there is not much visible, and it also happened to some of my stuff. So we will check out if I can get this clean. I will not record the process of the cleaning. What I will do is just wipe everything off, turn the phone off, and then try to really clean it with hot water, but not by putting it under hot water, but by using little cotton buds. That's what I would tell anybody if something would happen to their device. Just really try to rinse it, or not rinse it off, but clean it with as dry as possible from the outside. And well, it will be a little bit hard to get the speakers clean, but we will see what I can do, and I will record a video after I'm finished. Thank you much for watching. This was Apple iPhone 5 here with cake frosting, and part 2 is coming now. And now you can see my iPhone is clean again, and yes, this is still the same one, and yes, it was cake all over this one. And no, this is not the video before the cake fight. This is after. Why would I lie? I'm a blogger. You can see I clean it up pretty well, and for the bottom part I use mainly here this little scrub. It's actually pretty nice to use this one to get everything, the big parts here off, around the on and off switch, for example, the buttons here on the side, and maybe even actually here the mute button, for example. But it was kind of hard to get into the lightning port actually, so what I did was use a little tissue, get one side and make a little thing out of it, as you can see here. And then of course Q-tip was quite nice too, for the small little port here, for the headphone port. It didn't go all the way in, but I didn't have to, since it wasn't full of cake. For the top, again here, speaker and the button on the front, just use a little scrub and it will actually work fine. Don't use any soap or anything, just really take off the biggest parts with your fingers and then scrub it a little bit off, and maybe use a tissue to clean it up, maybe even a wet tissue, and it will work fine again. And now I can tell you actually this, I dropped my iPhone also 2 or 3 times into the water, not right now, but a few days ago, and you just have to pick it out really quick and clean it up with a tissue, stomp a little bit on the bottom like this so the water comes out. And whatever you do, don't turn it on the front or on the top, as long as you don't know it's completely dry from the outside. Then you can try if it works, and you can see it works. So thank you much for watching. My name is Balajigal. This was the Apple iPhone 5 here, with a little mess happening. Till next time, please send it again with Neville TV, and also please subscribe.